This is looking to be a very explosive fight. One that you definitely don't want to miss out on.
So what would the result be?
The prediction is will not last 12 rounds, I think.
That's a nice one, thank you.
He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely.
At a fiery and intense press conference for his upcoming bout, boxing legend Manny Pacquiao sent shockwaves rippling through the room with a chilling declaration, aimed directly at his next opponent, Mario Barrios, the 8-division world champion, renowned for his explosive speed and trademark humility, shed his usual calm demeanor and took center stage with a fierce and unmistakable warning that as cameras flashed and tension filled the air. Pacquiao made one thing crystal clear: this fight is no longer just business, it's personal. If Barrios believed he was stepping into the ring with a fading icon, Pacquiao's fire and fury at that moment told a very different story. The tone is set. War is coming.
Okay, how's it going?
All right, good. Everything's good.
All right, so
Weekend.
for a long time we talked about Manny Pacquiao coming back, Justin. For a long time we talked about him fighting. Now it's real, it's happening. Him and Mario Barrios, break it down.
Yeah, Barrios is champion, so it's a good fight.
WBC champion.
Don't count Pacquiao. Everyone's counting Pacquiao out because of his age. So he's a bunch of haters, man. He still has tons of power, tons of speed, and a shitload of experience.
If Manny wins, would it shock you or no?
No.
But it would shock the whole world.
It would shock the world, but he wins at his age, yeah. I mean, it's not. Listen, he's 45, 46.
Are you leaving, Joe?
45, 46, but he's not. He's always acting. He's always staying active. He's always doing something. Mostly playing basketball, some sort of sport, some kind of. So no, not really.
When Nate Diaz beat Conor McGregor, he said, "I'm not surprised." So Manny could say that after he beats Barrios, that he wasn't surprised that he's supposed to win.
Well, what they, DSP. I mean, different DSP. I like DSP.
Manny Pacquiao's return to the boxing ring after a 4-year hiatus has ignited major buzz, and for good reason. The boxing icon made headlines once again following a fiery press conference, where he issued a stern warning to current WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. Now 46, Pacquiao, famed for his lightning speed and devastating power, is set to face the 29-year-old champion on July 19, 2025, at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's more than just a comeback, it's a clash of generations, and the world will be watching.
It's a very contentious subject, people moaning about Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao is still good enough to beat most fighters in the top 20 at 147 pounds. He's clearly not the fighter that he once was. You're not going to be at that age. My problem is that he's been inactive for quite a long time. Like we were talking about fighting him with Conor Benn maybe 6 months ago or a year, and every month or 3 months or 6 months that passes, you do become a lot older. So, I guess there's two questions. One is, should he be fighting again? And at the end of the day, if he's good enough to beat everybody outside of the top 20 in the world, then why not? But should he be fighting for the world title? I guess that's another question. In the commercial world of boxing, the answer is yeah, probably. In the ratings world and activity world, the answer is probably not.
Do you think it's strange that he's coming off the couch and getting a title fight like that?
I think when you've achieved what he's achieved, you've always got the right to do things a little bit differently to others. And with all due respect, Barrios is not Boots, and Barrios is not Crawford. And that's why we pushed the Conor Benn fight. Conor Benn, his best win is against Algieri or Van Heerden. So actually Pacquiao is a step up. And people were still complaining at me for mentioning that fight, like Conor Benn is Boots, but he still hasn't had those wins yet.
Pacquiao has resumed intense training under the watchful eye of his legendary longtime coach, Freddie Roach. Despite concerns surrounding his age and the long layoff from professional boxing, the former champion has already shown flashes of his vintage form during training sessions. Still, not everyone is convinced. While some fans are hopeful, many analysts remain skeptical about whether Pacquiao can truly compete at the elite level after such a prolonged absence from the ring.
Good morning.
Always with that.
Recent footage from Los Angeles shows Manny Pacquiao speaking with the calm resolve of a man prepared to face any challenge. In interviews, he reflected on the weight of being a role model and the lessons learned from past defeats. His tone was serious yet optimistic, and physically, he appeared sharp, focused, and ready. Training footage reveals Pacquiao hitting pads with impressive speed, moving with fluidity, and attacking each session with the intensity of a younger fighter hungry for redemption. However, the decision to sanction the bout has sparked controversy. Critics argue that Pacquiao's age and long absence from the sport should have disqualified him from a title shot. The WBC's decision to rank him at number 5 in the welterweight division has raised eyebrows, with many questioning the legitimacy of the ranking, and the risks associated with pitting a 46-year-old legend against a much younger, active champion.
I'm hearing things here. Manny Pacquiao aiming for a shock return to the ring, age 46, Josh.
Yeah, I read something about that, man. It's that guy's my hero, you know. I named my dog after him and stuff like that, you know. Still, but he's touching 50 years old. I think, you know, he should leave it where it is, you know. But, you know, obviously, if you get a chance to share a ring with Manny Pacquiao, nobody's going to say no.